That's
corn
corn
syrup.
syrup. Okay,
What's
we
the
don't-
difference?
We don't.
Ancient Mind was not maple syrup?
No, it's corn syrup.
What?
My friend,
I-
did you just
I was-
ask me what the difference
No.
between maple syrup and table syrup?
No. I don't. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know, bro. I got
I'm sorry.
That hurt me.
nothing for you
That hurt me.
So
at all.
I feel like our conversation is gonna spark your mind, Andre.
that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so let's start this episode. Welcome back. This is episode 42 of the Don't Think Too Hard podcast. The podcast brought to you by Andre, Johnny, and myself, Maciej. Patrick is absent once again. Before we start, can I actually show you guys something? Look what I'm wearing today. It's my Demon Slayer crew neck. Why?
That's pretty cool.
Bro,
Why?
he wasn't even in the movie, bro.
I know why. It's because
you
today
guys
I
watched the movie?
watched the Demon Slayer movie, and I enjoyed myself watching it. I thought it was okay. I enjoyed myself. I
It was
did
mad.
enjoy it.
It was actually trash until the end. The end
It was very, very predictable.
The
I'm gonna
end
be
was
honest.
fire. The
The
end
end,
was
the end was good. But like I said, it was very, very, very predictable. I won't get into it, but overall, I thought it was good. Andre, question for you. Did you feel? I don't know how long ago you watched the movie, but because I have this. So I have this movie just as fresh as my mind as you. Do you felt like the animation was very weak at the beginning of the movie, and as the movie progressed, it got better?
I feel like they saved their budget for the end.
Yeah, right,
That's what
right.
it felt like.
I thought so too. I thought the beginning was the animation especially was very
It's very pretty.
lackluster. It is. Oh, it is. Especially when that sun came up in the last scenes with the shadow. Oh, I was very.
I was just spoiling it.
I did get emotional. I got emotional. It was.
Woohoo, I felt that one. I felt that one, bro.
But yeah, like I said, I did enjoy myself watching it, and I can't wait for the storyline to progress. I think it's going to be really, really good. I think it's going to be really good. So, with that out of the way, welcome. This is Don't Think Too Hard, the podcast, episode 42, where we bring to you a few different things. We've been talking off cast, right? And we wanted to do today was essentially kind of let the audience understand and kind of open our biases towards them, right? And by doing so, what we kind of came up with was we kind of developed these like top 5 lists, and I asked Andre, Johnny to kind of provide me with what they think are in their top 5, and this can range from variety of things, and who knows, like honestly, I have no promises for this episode. This could be just I could say this is gonna be a top 5 episode. We get through half of one list, and then our conversations tend to spark into ridiculous directions.
Top 5 Don't Think Too Hard episodes. Go.
Oh, definitely the one where Patrick. Oh, this is true shit though. But when Patrick talks about his poltergeists, the nature episode, Super Soldiers, the nature episode, and
I like the episode where Johnny talks about his swingers experience.
I like that. And then I will say,
Hold on.
this one's very
Not
selfish.
an experience because I didn't experience. It was an offer that I promptly rejected.
This is very selfish. This my final answer is very selfish, but I felt like the episode where I came back from Poland, I felt like I brought a lot of energy in that episode. I thought I was very in the groove. So what conceited. I didn't want to sound conceited, but yeah,
it's all right, bro.
I felt very good in that episode.
All right, bro. It's good to feel good about yourself,
Yeah. How do you guys? Do you guys feel good about yourselves?
Honestly,
depends on the day.
Morning, and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, wow, I'm really in here. And then the other days I'm like, of course I'm in here. And then other days I just don't look at myself because I can't be bothered.
Someday I wake up in the morning thinking it was the day before because I didn't even exist that day. Yeah, we're just like lose like an entire day.
Oh yeah.
Forget to exist.
Yeah, that was yesterday. Yesterday I thought it was today, and then today I woke up and thought today was yesterday. It was bad. But no, you guys ever wake up and just you guys ever have those days where you go to bed dreading to go to bed because the next day's hard, and then you're gonna wake up the next day and you're laying in bed and you don't thank God for the day. Before you thank God, before you go into your own consciousness that okay, it's time for you to start your day. Do you ever just lie there and say fuck?
Bro, I did that this
bro.
morning. I forgot.
Like-
I almost forgot I had work. I was
Like, God, why am I doing this right now? Yeah, that's that. I feel like that's going to be me tomorrow. I am
And-
already psychologically preparing myself.
Don't even worry. I also have those days where like I'm just like I like wake up at 12, but I've already had half the day happen and I don't even remember what happened. I'm like on autopilot for half the day.
There are days
Bro.
where I'm autopilot until 7 p.m. and then I realize, holy shit, 7 p.m. Yeah, yeah.
there are days or like moments before work where I'm like, yo, this is literally like in some degree gonna be the rest of my life.
No, that's what
Why?
I hate. That is what I
And then
hate.
I'm just like, okay, you know what?
Oh
Before I
my
fall
gosh.
into the rabbit hole, let me just enjoy the blessings that I have right now before I fall into like
Dude,
cyclical.
Do you ever
depression
think
or
about
whatever.
how your
Don't get me
heart can
started.
stop in your chest and you can just die for no reason?
yeah.
At any-
Yeah,
Isn't that
or
what a
like
heart
your
attack is?
lungs, your lungs just deflates, and it's like, yeah, I'm not expanding anymore. What? And then
just
you can't do
happen.
nothing about it.
No reason. And it literally, I forget what it's called, but like one of the symptoms is death.
That's not a
So
symptom.
they diagnose it by after you die. But oh, he had that.
Oh yeah. If we had caught it sooner, we wouldn't have.
We saved you, but
Yeah, but like you didn't show any symptoms. You didn't show the symptom of death. But yeah, back to what Johnny said. I hate that right now. I hate that right now. Like
Yeah.
I pray no one's from my job, from no one. I pray that no one from my workplace is listening. But if this, listen, it's. I love what I do, correct? However, when you do something not the way you envisioned it, you begin to hate it. And that's kind of me in my position right now at my workplace. It's like, this is not what I went to school for. This is not what I studied. This is not what I left high school saying. This is what I want to be. This is what I want to do. This is not what I envisioned it to be. So I don't know what I need to change. Maybe it's a workplace
Bro,
environment, but I
when
don't
you're
know.
working with clients, that's how it's gonna be, bro.
No, but it's
Unless-
not even. Dude, the thing
unless-
is, I don't even work with clients anymore. Like I'm doing, like a part of the job that's kind of. I don't remember the last time I designed something from scratch. You know what I mean? And it's like,
Fire.
Or your
Yeah.
creative mind feels like it's being
oh,
repressed.
bro, can I just say this? Well,
Yeah.
another thing that Andre just said. When I did work, I feel like my designing abilities got worse, significantly worse.
Because
Because-
you're being pigeonholed.
That's 100%.
Is that what the
It's like-
saying is?
There's
I'm
no
not sure what to
eagerness
say.
to your. To
No.
your-
It's not that. It's kind of. I studied in one of the most prestigious universities in Canada in regards
Yeah,
to my
bro.
field.
They got giant pencils holding up the building.
So you know it's the real deal. If a university looks like it does out of Nickelodeon, it's the real deal. So they taught me to design using rules. They taught me theories. They taught me formulas for successful designs. They taught me like what. So there's a lot of people like have this perception that every art is good art. There's no such thing as bad art. Well, there is, right? And it's like a lot of and it's kind of they kind of taught me what is good design, and that's not necessarily how it looks, but the message it's able to portray. When I'm working with clients, everything I learned in 5 years of hard studying, late night hours, cramming for tests, doing crazy throw out the door. It's
What's a
fucking
theory,
big,
bro?
It's fucking big colors. Make it red, yellow, blue. Fucking put all three complementary colors there. Big letters. I want
Oh, because it's what the client wants. They don't.
I
Is
want
this
want
smart?
a Bible. I want a Bible worth of text on an 11.5 by 18 sheet. Go. It's like, dude. Ugh.
Honestly, in most cases, if you get the good ones, like it's not about your theory nonsense. It's just about marketing, and then the
Yeah.
bad
No, but-
ones just like they just want it to look how they want it to look. They don't know why, but they're just like, I like this. Make it look like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, the best client I have is this. I have a
It's
really
me,
really,
duh.
well, yeah, obviously, but you don't pay me yet. So a client that
Yo, this guy's keeping receipts, bro.
a client that I make money off of. He owns a cannabis dispensary, and this is by far my favorite client because he is
High out of his mind half the time.
no.
Okay.
I don't even know if he does.
He's
does
a
marijuana.
businessman.
Well, he's
okay? He takes it
actually a real
So
pusher man. That's
so
crazy.
what his ideology is, dude, I trust you. You went to school for this. You know a lot more than this shit than I do. I will tell you what I need displayed. You do the rest.
I feel like
That's
yeah.
And
perfect.
I shit you not, it is the funnest work I've ever done. It looks the best. And you could see these dispensaries all over Brampton, Guelph, London, Kitchener, Belleville.
Is it Golden Tree?
No, it's not.
Oh,
It's
Do
okay.
they
not.
have
about
one
to
in?
say,
Do they have one in
yo.
Toronto?
They will have one in Toronto, yes.
Okay. Shh. Tell me
Are
after.
you just
I will tell you guys
Tell
after.
me after what the name
But
is.
like I can't stress how much I love working with this client for that reason. It's
Don't worry, Maciej.
it's yo, this is what I need. I trust you to do it. And it's like our dynamic is so incredibly good. I have another guy who does the same. A food manufacturing company who they manufacture Indian food products. And he's another guy who I work really well with because he trusts me a lot. But in that regard, it's more of he already has ideas set in place. So I kind of just try to recreate his ideas in what is proper design, essentially. But yeah, so that's kind of I have two clients that are keeping me where I am. That's all I'm
And
saying.
Don't you
how many
worry,
do you
bro.
have? Like,
Don't
collectively?
ask. I can't fucking stand half these clients, man. I genuinely drives me up a wall. Okay.
Don't worry, Maciej. I'm
give
gonna
me-
come to your house one day, and you're gonna
You're just
teach,
gonna make a whole comic
No.
book, and then people are gonna be like, "Wow,
you're gonna teach
hire
me how
this
to use
guy.
Illustrator because I
Okay.
opened it the other day, and there's a whole lot of buttons. I don't know what they do, and like trying to learn this stuff.
Yeah.
and don't have any idea where to start.
Believe it or not, so
I made a Pac-Man though. They told me to do it.
in your tutorial,
Yeah, they told me to make.
I
Pac-Man.
like that.
did
I like that. I
Well
like.
done, sir.
Congrats. So fun thing with Illustrator. My university, it ran off, even my job today, it forces me to use Illustrator because Illustrator works in vector files.
Mhm.
I'd never learned Illustrator. 5 years of university, I got through university doing Photoshop. And Photoshop works with pixels.
Yeah, so
Right.
it gets blurry when you make it big.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Unless you're working with a massive file. So Photoshop is technically just used for editing photographs and like the lighting on photographs, the color and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I did text work. I've done illustrations, everything I've done on Photoshop for 5 years. So when I got to my workplace, it was a situation where, do you work with Illustrator? I'm like, yeah.
Of
Illustrator.
course,
of course, sir. Who are you asking?"
My interview, so during my interview, he asked me to design a flyer and a business card for a real estate agent. All they had was Illustrator. I learned Illustrator during my interview, so
Damn, so
It-
you're saying
Saying
fire,
you're a
bro.
genius, bro.
so hopefully no.
This
well,
guy said, "Yo, I'm gonna just rip this out for you." Never
So it
even
was
seen this before.
it was it's very similar to Photoshop. That's the only reason. I literally just use the tools I knew from Photoshop and applied them. That's all.
Damn, you're fire, bro.
Saying
Yeah,
your
so-
skills are transferable in the workplace. You're
Sure.
a walking resume, bro.
Well, I'm a walking resume. I'm a walking dynamic resume. All right, when it comes to design, yeah. So that's that.
Hey.
Top 5 designs you've ever made. Go.
Oh, easy. Design for the Royal Ontario Museum.
Jeez.
I had to design like a poster for a Mayan dagger, and essentially the poster had the photograph and a quick timeline of said Mayan dagger. The second one was a packaging application for Red Bull. Essentially, it was a project where I needed to create a promotion for Red Bull. And then it's banked so hard that I had a set of professors reach out to Red Bull themselves, and they said, we're not interested. This is a fantastic idea. However, we're not going to be going through with it. We appreciate your outlook. We'll be in touch in the future. And then they did the exact same idea, but for Formula One drivers. I did it with like essentially it
You gotta
was
patent your shit.
yeah
That's crazy,
it was
bro.
essentially Red Bull cans, right? But it was like an NHL playoff edition, and every can was designed in NHL team playoff colors that were in the playoffs, and it was like a mystery pack. So you'd get 4 Red Bulls, and the idea is to collect all the cans because people, especially in
Oh,
like
that's pretty
Europe
cool.
and like Polish kids, especially in Poland, they collect like energy drink cans, right? And like they have like how Monster has like when you collect all the Monster drinks, it creates like the crazy rainbow. Same idea.
That's not a healthy habit to have, bro.
Oh, it's not. I'm saying
I mean, people drink liquor like it's water and
that's true.
sniff gas. So like,
My third favorite design.
this guy just skips over me. He's like, "Yeah, what? Oh, I don't know what that was." I'll continue on my list.
I'm gonna continue. My third favorite design I ever designed was my thesis, where I essentially wrote an encyclopedia about ancient Egyptian history, culture, and technology, and I wrote it in designed hieroglyphics. So
I remember that one.
that was
I remember
that
that
was
one.
insane.
Cool.
Another one was a fuck. There was a lot. Yeah. The posters in my basement. I love doing sports posters.
Yes.
And then my fifth and final one will go with I designed a. Remember how Cirque du Freak is my favorite manga? I redesigned all 12 book cover pages, like illustrated them. So that was it was a real huge step out of my comfort zone, which is why I remember it so well. It didn't turn out as great, but it was one of those ones where I learned the most from it. You know what I mean?
Fire. Look at that.
How would you? What's your favorite designs?
I doodled once while I was at work last year, bro. Fire.
On a napkin? Man drew that shit on his brain.
Nah, I had a doodle book, bro. I had a
Oh.
book where I had no work to do, but I didn't.
Oh,
wanna
I
work
remember
like I
that
wasn't
job. That
doing
was
work.
at the hospital, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Oh, okay,
I worked.
okay.
I worked very hard at the hospital.
Yeah, you did.
Diligently.
I was very
at the
busy.
hospital.
I don't know what you're
Excuse
talking
me.
Okay,
Sir?
so since we're going off
On lists.
on lists, I want to bring up this one because a lot of people know us for our footballing knowledge. I want to know,
or lack thereof.
Andre, Johnny,
Yes.
what are the top 5? Doesn't have to be in any particular order, or if you have them in order, fantastic. Let me know your top 5 matches of football that you've watched. Not like didn't watch, but like didn't watch, but you heard about it and it's like it's extravagance. Like, what was 5 matches that you watched? Do you guys have them written down or not really?
Obviously, one.
2006 Champions League. AC Milan versus Barca.
Yeah.
That's when, because I wasn't a Milan fan, but I was a Dino fan, so I was like on the Barca bandwagon. But then I knew that Milan had all these legends, and to see Dino just ross up the entire club like that, and it was the away game, so the Barca was wearing those neon green.
Yeah, I remember
jerseys.
those.
Oh, bro, I think I still have that game on cassette tape. Like my dad used to record them on cassette tape.
Funny enough, I have
Watch that.
one game on my list that is on a cassette tape,
I have that,
and I will let you guys know. Do you have the rest of your list, Johnny, by any chance? Or?
The Champions League final in 2006, the Arsenal and Barca, because I got to see Dino win the Champions League. I'm sorry, bro. I remember I finished school, and I was so angry that my school finished at 3 because I think the game started at 3.
Yeah, it was a
Really
halftime when we got home.
I got home like just before halftime, and that's
Yeah.
when Arsenal was winning. But Lehman got a red card, and I remember almost crying because I was so upset that they took the goal away from Eto, but sent Lehman off and then ruined the game because then that was 10 against 11, whatever. So, but I watched it and then they won. I was like, whew, that was close. And then, oh, this one is kind of shocking that I remember this, but like people might not believe me, but I watched the 1998 France versus Brazil final, and I remember Zidane eating Brazil, and I was shocked because Like I was literally like 2. I don't know how I remember this, but uh, it was like it was during the time where they would go to commercial at the same time of the game, so you have two little screens on your TV,
Mhm.
and I'll see the Zidane score 2 headers, and Ronaldo, who's supposed to be the best striker in the world at the time, had a pretty poor game. You see Rivaldo and Cafu and Roberto Carlos, and they're just like, and then there's France, and it's just Zidane. I can't remember everybody else, but it was a sick game. I remember that, and
Okay.
I think that's pretty much it.
All right, I could give you guys my 5 because I like I said, I created the question for you too, and I've thought about it. At number 5, similar to Johnny, I wasn't the craziest like. I mean, I loved playing the sport when I was a kid, but I was never a crazy fan. So the reason why this is number 5, I never watched this game live. However, it was one of those games that my dad had on like on cassette, and I rewatched it multiple times. It was the El Clasico in 2005 when Barca won 3-0. And the reason why
I
it
wish
was
I had that on
let me
cassette.
let me tell you the starting lineups for these teams.
This
Barcelona
legends.
started with Valdez, Puyo, Xavi, Deco, Messi, Eto'o, and Dino. And then Iniesta came off the bench, a young Iniesta. Madrid had Casillas, Carlos, Ramos, Beckham, Raul, R9, Zidane, and Robinho.
Yeah,
Like you want
Nuts.
to talk about a star,
an El Clasico.
like an El Clasico.
That pinned it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, did they have Figo at the time, or did he already leave?
Figo played on.
Was it Inter at the time?
Yes. No.
Okay,
yes.
okay.
They did not have Figo on their
Okay.
lineups. But yeah.
Dang.
So like I said, I didn't remember those lineups off by heart. I have them literally in front of me right now. I brought it up. I just wanted to confirm, just so I didn't provide any false facts. But it was a star-studded lineup.
Yeah.
Number 4 on my list, 2006 semifinals, France versus Brazil. It was the Zidane masterclass
Oh, yeah.
where he
That's when
single-handedly eliminated Brazil and then brought them to the finals versus Italy, and then the infamous headbutt. Number 3,
And he was like 36, no?
I don't
Five
remember.
months.
I don't know. The
Yeah.
number 3 on my list is Germany versus Brazil in the 2014 World Cup. 7-1, only because Miroslav Klose broke R9's record. That was the 7-1 game. For
I
those of you.
can't, in good conscience, stand behind that decision
I just
because you broke
took
a
in
football
Miroslav.
nation's heart.
I just took in he broke R9's record against Brazil.
Yeah. I can't. In good conscience, and in Brazil,
It was
I can't. That's
it was that
flagrant.
it was that or the finals against Argentina, because just of the memories I had like Andre was there at my house. I had like 8 people at my house watching that game, and it was like a bittersweet because I was rooting for Germany, but Mario Götze scored the game-winning goal after he left Dortmund. So number 2 has to be the next 2 are 100% biased, but Borussia Dortmund versus Malaga in 2013 Champions League quarterfinals, where Dortmund scored 2 goals in the 90th minute and the 92nd minute to beat Malaga on aggregate. And
So that's AIDS.
It was just the hypest. And number 1, Borussia Dortmund versus Real Madrid 2013 Champions League semifinals. Lewandowski scored 4 goals.
4 goals.
Dang.
Goals, yes. Those 2 games were like the pivot of like my Dortmund fandom. Like I always liked them because they had the 3 Polish guys. It was always Dortmund's the Polish German team, they had all these young Polish players, but like those 2 games like really cemented my fandom in Dortmundhood. So I'm incredibly biased towards them in that regard. Yeah.
Well, I can tell you my number 1, obviously 2004, cap off an invincible season. Arsenal win the league at White Hart Lane. Beautiful scenes everywhere.
Yeah.
The last time I would be happy.
Oh man.
So it is great memories.
Oh, did they not have a good season after? Did they not win So the Invincibles was the last title winning run? Really?
You're taking the knife and you're just reopening wounds, bro.
Number 2, the game Liverpool versus Madrid, Champions League
No, man.
when
No.
Mr. Mignolet had no
Oh my
Mignolet,
god.
Karius, Mr. Karius
Oh my
had a
god.
nice little shot
Nightmare.
off Benzema's foot.
Shin pads. That was the Bale bicycle kick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he
that was
fumbled
a
the
nice
bag
goal.
twice.
Oh,
How do you do
and then
that?
that was the long free kick or the like half
It was just a
error
long
cross.
shot. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he
And he
like,
just-
oh, you're gonna bring that up as your third. Yeah. You guys damned me.
diabolical,
You
bro.
guys damned me from Brazil versus Germany, and that's the game you're putting on your list.
Nah, bro. Nah, what you just
Third-
did,
hey,
you said
listen.
you came to someone's house, disrespected them, took their heritage away,
Yeah, no, that's way worse.
and then took the
whatever
World Cup.
whatever
That's
you say,
infinitely worse.
there's nothing worse than yours.
There's nothing
Can't
that
happen.
tops
Oh,
that, bro.
and they took their players' goal scoring record.
Exactly. So
There's
all
nothing
that is just flagrance and violence.
Yeah, so don't even try.
Yeah.
Anyways, number 3, obviously Gerard's infamous slip, sending Demba in
Yeah, this guy just
score.
Yo, Johnny's list: 5 Premier League rival nightmare, 4 Premier League rival nightmare, 3 Premier League rival nightmare, and then Arsenal winning the league.
Wait, I'm not done.
All right, bro.
Then Bayern versus Barca last year.
Wow.
Alfonso Davies masterclass.
Okay.
Oh, that
fair enough, fair
I
enough.
like that. Fair enough. I like that.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing. Last but certainly not least, Inter Champions League final win. That was tactically one of the best games I've ever watched in my life, I think. When they won that, Diego Milito, the legend, the old man legend, winning the Champions League for Inter.
I think I remember for some reason I've never watched that game, but I have vague memories of them lifting the trophy.
I can tell you the worst game of my life was going home in elementary school watching John Terry slip trying to take a penalty shot.
That is in my top 3.
I lost fucking $2 that day, and this is back in elementary school, bro. I didn't have money back then.
Yo, $2 in elementary school was that's 2 pop cans.
And
Yo.
I had to listen to Man United fans. talk.
Okay.
No, we had
remember.
we had to listen to a Man United fan.
Yeah, there
Bro.
was.
All she
there
did was
that
talk.
one.
All
That
she
was
did was
her,
talk.
but I'm talking about there was more than just her in my
Bro,
circle.
my dad is a Man United fan. I didn't hear the end of that for months, bro.
Yeah,
It's
no,
nuts.
that game, the Aryan Robin Champions League dagger against Dortmund in the finals. 90th minute, he slipped the ball past Weidenfeller. That was the worst game I've ever watched. And then it's got to be in Dortmund Stadium. Mario Götze scores against Dortmund the first time they've ever played against each other. It was like a 1-1 game, and then Bayern scored off a Ribery. It was like a Ribery like bounce deflection, 2-1, and then Götze just put the nail in the coffin on that game. Top 3 worst games I've ever watched.
My worst, I gave you one worst game. Second one is Arsenal versus Villarreal 2-1 yesterday. Or when was it? On Thursday. Oh my!
I'm not gonna lie to you. I was sending messages during that game in the two hour group chat.
Yeah.
Dude, how did Aubameyang is a shadow of what he once was.
Oh, he scored not a banger, but he scored a good goal.
Dude, he had the game on his foot, man. He had the game on his foot in the 90th minute.
Speaking of game
I don't
on
know.
the foot,
Have you seen
Timo Werner has been abysmal.
Oh, buddy.
What the hell is going on?
I'll tell you
with
this.
guy?
I predicted Thomas Tuchel would save Chelsea. I also predicted that Timo Werner would get his form up. Not a chance. No,
I thought
was wrong.
he scored like last week. I thought I was like, oh, finally he'll go on a run, and then he immediately went and did that.
Timo Werner is the iceberg on the Titanic.
Dude,
you can't escape it.
Do you guys think that was a bad miss or a good save?
It was a terrible miss. You're in the 6, and you're a world-class striker, bro. Come on.
I think if
A good striker.
it was in isolation, no one would be talking about it. But it's because it's just stacked on this whole season.
Yeah, fair enough. People are giving Timo Werner a lot of stick. They're like, oh, he's one of the worst strikers. Listen, Everyone, this one's my favorite. Timo Werner's the Bundesliga sucks because Timo Werner scored 30 goals in the Bundesliga. Yes, but Red Bull Leipzig created 30 chances a game in the Bundesliga. That's the difference. You know, Chelsea create chances, but Chelsea's chances come from Mount, Havertz, Werner, Littlefoot, or Little Neck, or Long Neck. I don't know what his name is. You know what I mean?
Tammy.
Yeah. So they create
Littlefoot, bro.
No,
Yeah, I like
Andre called him Littlefoot like in episode 15.
He's a long
The land before time, bro. This guy's a long neck.
So it's like when Chelsea has their offense diverse like that, Werner's mishaps are more shown. But Red Bull Leipzig played all their offense through one player. So when one player has 30 chances to score, he's about to score one of them, right?
True, man. I don't know, man.
So-
That pass to Havertz was good though.
Did you see what Pulisic did?
Hey, bro.
Yo, Pulisic rounded the keeper, had Werner opened. No. He controlled the ball and had Werner open alone. And he's just like, you missed like 20 seconds ago? Nah, I'm taking this by myself. And rounded the keeper and the defender and put it in the net.
Yo, he actually does kind of look like Littlefoot, which is a bit mad. Wow. Andre, why would you do that? Why would you do that to me, bro? Now I can't look at it and this guy the same anymore. Violation.
Oh my god.
Yo, does
that's
Mason
funny.
Mount remind you of Tom Holland, or is it just me?
Mason Mount, I hate that guy's face with a passion. I have nothing against him as a person, but I already hate him as a player from the first time I saw him. He looks like a
Why?
douche. I hate his guts.
Yo, if Chunks rates him, he must be a fun guy.
I don't care if he's a fun
No?
guy. I don't care what he is. I hate him.
It's like Thomas Muller for me.
Nah, Thomas Muller.
Thomas,
it's
he's a
more than
joker.
just his face.
Tom-
I got beef with that guy, bro.
Thomas Muller, I think, has the most punchable face in world football.
No,
Not
that's
even a question.
Cruz.
No,
Tony
dude.
Cruz?
No,
I
no,
just
no,
want
no,
to
no,
stomp
no.
on this guy's head.
No.
Tony Cruz is literally like when
And-
you look into it, like we talked about this before, but when you look in the dictionary as perfect Aryan,
It'd be Cruz or Neuer or Schweinsteiger.
I
Oh.
think it's. Ooh,
I think-
yes.
I think
It's either
Schweinsteiger,
Neuer-
Cruz, or Neuer. One of them. One of the
Neuer
three.
or
Nah, I think
Neuer
Cruz
or
is the best
Cruz?
looking one out of there, so I think you'd have to put him.
Neuer is the big brute one. He's just like, yo, you don't. He's like the specimen, but without the good looks. So he's fearful.
Yeah. No. It's Schweinsteiger, Cruz, or Neuer. One of the three.
I don't like Cruz either, bro. He's such an old man.
I mean, yo.
He's such an old man, bro.
Yeah.
He's such an old fashioned.
I
He's so
always-
old man, old fashionedness.
That's what. Yo, dude, the guy still wears boots, cleats from 2011.
Honestly, I can respect it if I actually respected the boots that he wore, but I don't.
What
Like,
were
I
they?
don't
They're
like
the
it.
Addy Puros, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I
he's
don't-
like
eh.
he's the type to get friggin' shit on by like one of these youngsters in fact. Like if Mbappe like deked him out, he'd be like, "Yeah, but you're wearing green boots though. You fucking
Yeah,
loser."
I'm not
Why
one
you
of
wearing
these players
green
who
boots?
has to wear the rainbow to have skill. Like, what, bro? Can you just retire, bro?
It's one of those things where you would definitely, when he keeps his mouth shut, his ability to pick passes and that lethal shooting of his, it's kind of I really
very
appreciate
classy player. He's a very very classy
it
player.
until he opens his mouth.
It's just everything else.
You just got to think about this. Bayern Munich let him go. This is a top
No.
German club letting
Bayern
go
didn't-
of the
Bayern-
top Aryan.
Bayern did a swap for Xabi Alonso. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Exactly.
I
That's
think
crazy.
Madrid fleeced them on that. Can I just say that
Xabi Alonso is disgusting.
he was Cruz was better.
Oh, whoa,
I don't know about that.
whoa,
I really don't know about that.
You guys don't think about that?
I don't really know.
Cruz won 5 Champions Leagues.
whoa. With Ronaldo,
He's still
With
part of the
Ronaldo.
he's still part of the one of the greatest
If-
midfields
if-
ever with
if
him,
Alonso
Modric,
is with
and
Cruz,
Casemiro.
if Alonso, if you switch them out again, they still win 5 Champions Leagues.
If
Cruz had
Alonso
nothing
was
to do
still
with it.
there, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, if Alonso was still there, they would still win those. I
Still
don't.
5 Champions Leagues.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I don't know.
Alonso made Liverpool look good. in 05. Think
But
about how much work you have to put in.
Alonso didn't make Bayern's starting 11.
He did at
Oh, yeah.
first, didn't he?
No, I don't think so. No, he made their team until they signed Thiago, until Pep took over.
You're not
Yeah, well-
you're not benching Thiago. That guy is a genius.
Yeah,
That guy is.
it's a
there's no way.
shame. It's a shame that he's not really working out at Liverpool. I'm not gonna lie
You know
to you guys.
why? They're playing him too far up the pitch, bro.
I
And
think
it's
so, too.
annoying.
We talked about this before, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we have.
100%.
Yo, see, this is what football does, bro. It's so traumatic. Like, we need therapy. We need we should start football therapy. Just a clinic. Just like have
Get
an
people on
open
the
session.
podcast. Get people
Yeah.
on the podcast and let them
Just
vent.
to rant. Yeah.
Just vent. Just be like, take
Yeah.
it out, take it out, take. And then the second they
And then
say
it's-
anything blasphemy about like Dortmund, it's just like, all right, cancel.
Yo, did you guys see how Spurs fired Mourinho and then they're literally getting rejected by all the managers that they're trying to sign?
Can I
that's
just
a bit
say?
mad.
Can I? What was the reason was from what I've heard was Mourinho refused to train the team as long as they were in the Super League, and they let him go. My question
Well,
is
if that's
though,
the case, I don't blame him.
my question, I don't blame him either. I still think Mourinho is. Am I crazy to think that he's still a class manager? All he needs is a team that's good.
And maybe a few different tactics to go in his
Like,
repertoire.
I feel-
I hate how he plays.
Like I feel like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Most of I have a really good Bayern, a friend who's a Bayern fan, and when Bayern was looking for a new manager, he kind of was like, I really want Mourinho. I was like, why? He's like, I feel like Mourinho does really well at the clubs he's played, like clubs he's managed. Only reason he does shit is because he doesn't have the tools. Like he took Spurs to an FA Cup final with nothing.
I wouldn't call Harry Kane and Son nothing.
Weren't they injured
But
for half
it
the
was-
season?
No,
It wasn't optimal. I would say, yeah,
Okay, you could
optimal condition.
listen. Poland, the Polish national team has the best striker in the world. They don't do shit. We're awful. All right, having two good attackers doesn't justify being able to carry a team to an FA Cup
it
final.
does when they average 3 goals a game.
Fair. I mean,
You have to be pretty
Yeah.
bad to fuck up 3 goals a game.
And they
And they
do.
and they do. That's the thing. That's the
Yo,
thing.
Mourinho's like, yo, we're going to the Super League, and we can't even hold down a clean sheet. That's mad. I'm not training you guys.
Yo, another thing. This guy's working with Ndombele and Aura and
Yo, Ndombele is nasty.
eh.
He's disgusting.
No,
Do you guys think he's nasty, or he's in a system that makes him better than he is?
No,
No,
he's nasty.
technically, as a player, he's disgusting.
He's nasty.
This
I
guy
don't know.
is.
I think
Honestly, it doesn't even matter because Saint Maximum is the best player in the world
the
right
Premier
now.
League.
Gu-
No,
Gucci?
in the world. Fuck it,
Gucci?
in the world. Saint Maximum, best player in the world.
we'll put him at number 2.
He's a
Haaland,
better
Saint
dribbler than
Maximin, and
Ronaldo.
Mbappe in that order.
What?
Yo, if Saint
I-
Maximum found a way to learn how to shoot, he would be world
He'd be
class.
better than Haaland.
Oh,
He'd be better
I-
than Mbappe.
He's always been one of those. Saint Maximin gives me PTSD though, only because of FIFA. Him and Ben Yedder, just FIFA
Maximin?
PTSD.
Is basically Sterling with intelligence, but with the same level of shooting.
And twice the amount of skill
Yeah,
Yo-
yeah.
and
He's-
strength, and he's way stronger too.
He's everything Sterling wishes he was, but then forgot to improve his shooting as well. And then and his finishing. That's where, because it's crazy that he's a French national and he's not even considered like, hey, we got Mbappe. I feel like people mention Giroud faster than they would mention Maximum.
yeah,
and
because
that's
Giroud is the
mad.
top. Giroud is the top goal scorer in French history.
That's true. I forgot about that. It's crazy. That's
yo,
crazy.
people
isn't it?
talk so much shit about Giroud. It's ridiculous. If you see
That's
this man's,
crazy.
first of all, you see this man's highlight reel. See his goal score.
Yeah.
No matter how many goals he scores, he's just always gonna be shit for the rest of his life,
Yeah.
no matter
Bro.
what he does.
He's born in
It's
the
like,
wrong
yo,
era.
dude, you know what it is? It's like Benzema. Benzema has carried Real Madrid since Ronaldo left,
Yeah.
single-handedly,
All of the
and gets no love, 0 love. Dude, this guy's card on FIFA is still discard. It's like it's an 89 rated card. They're trying to push this like motto on him that he's a fantastic player, and he is. but nobody gives a shit. No one gives this guy any love.
Yo,
He's one of those
it's
players.
because he's savage, bro. This guy took a man's girl and posted it on Twitter, and then with the Valbuena scandal, whatever, people are like, "Yeah, bun this guy. I don't like that guy."
Yeah, but that's what was even before that. But yeah,
Yeah.
one fuck. You guys made me lose my train of thought. I was talking.
Top
But-
5 trains of thoughts. Go.
Oh fuck! Where do we come from?
Where do we come from? Is
Is
God
lava
real?
the Earth's blood?
What?
Oh, that's a good one, bro.
Wait, say that again?
Is
Is
the
lava the Earth's blood?
is the
Oh.
Earth's mantle another?
And are volcanoes
Insi- no.
pimples?
No.
If a pregnant
Yeah,
lady
the
goes
pops.
underwater, is she a human submarine?
Yes.
She is. I just wanted to know if the Earth's core is the sun for the inner Earth. If there's a whole nother civilization within the Earth, and then the mantle is the sun for them.
Or what if there's a universe on your finger?
What if
There
there's
is.
a parallel realities?
Oh, that'd be so sick.
Wouldn't that be literally impossible to discover though? Because they never cross over.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
always parallel.
Unless you find something that can cross over.
But then it wouldn't be parallel anymore because you can cross over. Would it?
Unless you make an intersection.
But then it would be adjacent, not an adjacent universe.
No,
and
because
not a
the parallels are the same, but you just basically
Yeah.
make a bridge.
Exactly. That's connecting them now.
What are you
So
talking
they're no
about?
longer
Chinkuzi and
parallel.
McLaughlin are still parallel. Just because they have
Yeah.
just because they connect, it doesn't mean they're not parallel anymore.
They're together now. So they're no longer exclusively parallel.
They take you the same direction in different locations, no?
Yes.
That's what
But in a
means,
parallel
no?
universe, that means doesn't the same thing happen in the same location?
No,
Unless
different
there's an
things happen
intersect.
in different locations.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they're no longer parallel, they're just different.
No, they're always parallel,
Oh.
But they're
How
different.
will,
but they're different.
wait, how do we
parallel
know they're
difference.
parallel? A parallel
Dude, two things can be parallel but completely different.
They're perpendicular, bro. You happy?
No, because now it's not parallel.
Are they series or parallel, bro?
They're continuous. They're
Circle?
congruent. So
What
they
about
grow in size as you move up.
But don't you understand the thing is like today I decided to pod, right?
Yeah.
But there's a parallel universe where I'm just like, you know what, guys? Fuck y'all. I'm done with this. I quit. And then that Andre exists somewhere. He's
Yeah,
existing
but-
right now. What is he doing?
But then
I
it's
don't
no
know what
longer
he's doing.
parallel because parallel is going in the same direction. But if you
Yeah,
decide not to go
he's
that
still-
direction,
no,
you're
no, no, no,
adjacent
no.
now.
But we're using parallel in the sense of time. So time is moving in the same direction. So
Oh.
he's still 25. He still
But
lives here.
Interstellar says that time doesn't move linearly.
It
Interstellar
doesn't.
says
It moves in
time
is relative.
literally- exactly. So it can't be parallel because it's relative
No,
to
it's-
whatever.
It's still
pivotal
parallel because the Earth is
fragments of
spinning at the
reality.
same speed.
What if in that parallel universe, the Earth is not the Earth, but it's a little moon dust thing, and the moon is now the Earth, and now we're offset by a couple 100 million miles, which means your parallel universe is offset by a couple 100 million miles, and so it's colder than it was here in that parallel universe, and so things happen differently.
What if alligators and crocodiles were the same species? Humans just use their inherent racist bias in order to differentiate them because of the length of their mouths.
It's actually the shape of their teeth as well, but yeah, just give them braces, right?
Top 5 teeth fixing methods. Go.
Braces,
Yankee
head
Dentures,
Teeth
dentures,
implants.
veneers,
Implants.
braces. Implants
Implants.
is a good one. And those metal ones, grills. I did it.
Do grills actually work?
We just broke top 5 lists.
I don't
Oh,
know.
no teeth.
Oh, just
Gummy
No
bears.
teeth.
gummy bear.
You're gonna be slurping on smoothies for life, bro.
Maciej, you have to have something serious to talk about. Don't let Johnny keep talking about this nonsense. I don't know how we got here.
I have.
I don't either, actually.
So I have three lists. We can go with our top 5 favorite shows. We can go with our top 5 favorite sports moments, and top
Yes.
5 fictional characters.
Cowboy Bebop and Spike Spiegel, and then sports moments is when Canada beat America in the 2010 Winter Olympics. I actually celebrated for the first time in my life when that hockey team watching hockey, which was mad. But yeah.
Well, I can go with I don't know which list you want me to start with. I don't know. We can
Top
go
five
with
favorite sperm are when Japan clapped USA in the women's national at the Olympics.
all right.
Yeah, that one too.
So
That's number
my
two.
my top 5 favorite sports moments. I'll tell you guys right now. At number 5, Lewandowski's 4 goals.
Trash.
At number 3, Matt Sundin's 500th goal for Toronto against Calgary.
Trash. He's bald.
What? Number 3, Kawhi Leonard's crazy shot.
Oh
The
yeah,
bounce,
that's pretty cool.
the bam, bam, bam bounce against the Pistons or
Trash.
whoever they played.
Trash.
76ers.
He's
I don't know
an
who the fuck they
airbender.
played.
He's Judas.
I don't know
Trash.
who they played. Number 2, Sidney Crosby and Alexander Ovechkin scored hat tricks in the exact same game in Game 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.
They're both trash.
Oh, you're fucking disrespectful, man.
Name one
He's just
record
a
that they broke.
hater.
None. Exactly. Trash.
Sidney Crosby, youngest captain ever lift the Stanley Cup.
That's stupid. Anyway. next.
Alexander Ovechkin has eight Rocket Richard trophies.
I don't know what that means.
So
honestly-
eight times he led the league in scoring.
Hey.
Oh.
I don't know what it means.
So it's irrelevant.
Doesn't mean that I wanted you to tell me. It
So
means it's stupid.
my number one favorite sports moment of all time has to be Alexander Ovechkin lifting the Stanley Cup.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I
That,
think
That's
that's
whack,
just
bro.
me.
That's whack, bro. Top 5 fictional characters. Shigo.
All right, I could go with mine. At number
Yo,
5,
she
at
was
number
the
5,
first baddie, bro. She was the cartoon wifey. Holy.
So at number 5, we're gonna go with Peter Parker.
Whack.
At number 4, I'm gonna say Nathan Drake.
No, at
because
number
he's a human
4,
being that has survived everything.
Okay,
number 4,
this is
I
what we're
put-
gonna attempt to do. We're gonna attempt to agree on a top 5. We don't want our own top 5s.
What?
We're gonna consolidate
Yes, yes.
one
we're
top
gonna-
5.
Okay,
We're gonna do what we're
Cooperation.
gonna try and
number
do.
1,
No,
Itachi Uchiha.
Spike Spiegel. Spike Spiegel.
I don't know who that is, bro.
Cowboy Bebop.
Oh.
Greatest protagonist in anime history.
Number 1 is Shigo. We already had this conversation.
Okay,
I don't know what you're
number
talking
2
about.
is Spike Spiegel because they'll just be amazing together.
Yo, I haven't watched it yet. You can't use that as an example yet. Let me watch it.
Let me
Let
tell
On my
you.
list-
watch.
I'm
on
gonna
my list,
preempt
I
you.
got-
No,
Tell
not
you.
your list.
Oh,
Who's number 2? We're gonna have to
Itachi
argue
Uchiha.
this.
Spike Spiegel. We're gonna have to suspend number 2. Bro,
I don't
because
know, bro.
Spike Spiegel is there. So we're going on to number.
So we're
3.
agreeing that Shigo's number 1, though, right?
Yes, yes.
who's Shino?
Shigo.
First of
Who's
all,
that?
Shino wears
Impossible.
black glasses and he controls bugs, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Who's Shigo?
Kim Possible, bro. The
Shigo.
girl who had the green.
The green girl from King Possible, bro.
What?
You don't know Shigo?
I never watched an episode of
Bro.
King Possible.
Okay, guys, it's been a great time. I hope if you guys like the video, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Like us, follow us on Instagram.
Dude, we still
Like all our videos and posts.
Not anymore, we don't. That's just enough time to watch a Kim Possible episode, bro.
Yeah, pause this.
All-
go watch
all
the
I know-
episode.
All I know is that
Kim
the blonde
episode.
guy had a thing for Kim, and then
Unstoppable.
I think they got
OG to
together.
get out of the friend zone, bro.
I think they
OG
got
out of
together at the
friend
end.
zone.
I think
Yeah.
she gave him a smooch at the end, and then I saw that on TikTok. And
Dog, you
they
didn't see them go to prom, B?
they owned
Went
a
to
rat.
prom, bro.
They owned a rat together.
Prom, B? Damn,
The
son.
naked
you
mole
missed
rat.
out. You missed out. But basically, we're agreeing that Shigo's number 1.
Shigo is for sure number 1. There's no other. No,
Yo,
I have number 1.
All I'm
I'm
gonna
willing
say.
to put Spike Spiegel number 2. That's a big thing, bro. That's big. That's Shigo. She deserves it. All right.
Yo, how is Spike Spiegel beating Bugs Bunny, though? Come on.
Spike Spiegel better than
Oh.
Bugs Bunny.
I don't think so.
That's
No,
cap.
no,
That's
no,
cap.
no,
That's
no,
cap.
no, no,
Okay,
no.
okay.
I think
Number
Bugs
three.
Bunny.
number 4, because SpongeBob gotta go number 4.
Ooh,
No,
SpongeBob's
Ooh, no, I think Peter Griffin or Stewie Griffin.
Nah, bro.
Nah,
they're not even in
SpongeBob?
the top 5, bro. I
Bro,
don't know what you're
what?
talking about. That guy ain't in the top 5. What are you talking about, bro?
Timmy Turner.
Nah, bro, it's SpongeBob.
You think SpongeBob though?
SpongeBob could do everything by himself. He didn't need no Fairly Odd Parents to wish him into. He had a whole. You remember that episode where he had the imaginary box?
Yes.
Squidward was tripping balls because he couldn't figure out how.
How the box work?
Imagination.
Yo, that I still watch the episode to this day. I watch some episodes and they still make me laugh, bro. How is that possible? How does a kid show make? I can't call myself a grown man.
Dude,
How
until
I laugh
SpongeBob, you can't call yourself a grown man until SpongeBob no longer makes you laugh.
Yo, bro. Listen,
I don't want to be a grown man then. I
listen.
want to laugh when SpongeBob makes jokes, bro.
You forget that fictional characters isn't only cartoons. What about Mario, B?
What about Sterling?
Sonic. Oh, he's a good one too. I like that. Sonic
I like
over
that, dude.
Sonic
I like
over
that.
Sonic over Mario.
Lana.
Yo, when I first started watching the episode, as soon as he said that, I was like, yo, Andre has to watch this show.
Of course, I watched the show. Never
Yeah.
guess what YouTube
Yo.
video I'll just like sneak up beside Lana and just play it.
Lana. What characters I loved in that show? Krieger.
Krieger's the best. Krieger and Pam.
Krieger. Pam is Joe. Pam was the best
Pam
when she
is-
did all that cocaine.
Yeah, it was jokes.
Yeah.
It's that show.
Yo,
I'll
are we
say
gonna-
that show is probably top 5.
Are we gonna like sleep on Woodhouse like that?
Yo, you can't rip.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Woodhouse.
Rest in peace, my bro. And Mallory, because she passed away recently,
Yeah.
which is crazy. I've never heard of a show lose so many key members.
Yeah. So fast.
Yeah. But yeah.
So basically, what we decided is we're not going to be able to agree on this list because you keep with the Spike Spiegel nonsense. And
Spike
all I
Spiegel.
know is he has a fire ass afro. That's literally
Bro, all I know is that
Only
if we
thing I
were
know about him.
if we were to go to everybody who's watched every anime show, including Cowboy Bebop, and watch the movie Cowboy Bebop, the movie, watch the movie Cowboy Bebop, the movie, they would say Spike Spiegel is top 5 greatest anime characters of all time.
I don't know, bro.
Better
Like,
than Naruto.
I was talking
Said
to.
it.
It's not hard to be better than Naruto.
And Goku.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not hard to be better
No,
than
no, no.
Goku
Listen,
either. To be honest with you.
listen. We don't talk about Naruto because the more we talk about
And
Naruto,
Levi.
the more I dissect the show, the worse it gets. So I just want to keep it on a high pedigree, okay? And then we can go with that.
All right.
As long as you don't say Gojo,
Also-
because Gojo is my bae actually. So as long as he's not.
Are we not going
Gojo,
to talk
that's
about
all that matters.
Torfin?
Are we not?
No, absolutely not. Torfin was one of the worst
That
characters
guy
I think
is
ever
a
used.
waste, man.
Yeah.
Torfin,
He's a
Torfin
waste.
was
This guy
top
got his
5.
ass. This guy got his ass kicked for 24 episodes, and then
Listen.
all of a sudden he killed the poisoned man that was already dead, and he said, "I did it."
Listen,
Fucking loser, bro.
Torfin and Eren Yeager are probably in the top 5 worst main characters of all. of all
you
shows.
have to rate the plot and the writing that makes you hate a character so much, so
that-
strongly dislike
yes.
it.
That's why that's the one thing I give Attack on Titan very high like marks for is
Yeah.
I've never hated a main character so much but enjoyed a show like that.
Yeah.
Like
Which
every
is
time it
so
was on
hard.
screen, I just wanted to be like, "Fuck off, stop, like leave." I enjoyed watching the side plots of that show more because it didn't involve his dumbass. But that's just me.
I believe that. I don't know. I thought my brain.
Inuyasha is probably a better character
Who?
than
Inuyasha is
90%.
pretty damn good.
Oh, Inuyasha.
Inuyasha's
Yo, Shishomaru was a badass character. If we
Except he
want to
was
talk about
mad. He's a mad simp.
if
Yes.
we want to talk about good characters
You wanna-
inside the Inuyasha saga, Shishomaru was a badass character too.
I'm gonna be honest, I only know Inuyasha and this guy that had a hole in his hand and
That's
he would suck
Moroku,
everything in.
bro.
Moroku. That's
Oh, okay.
he was the original pervy sage before Jiraiya became pervy sage. All right.
Yeah.
Never forget. Pay homage to the goats.
The ghost.
All I'm gonna say is that dude in Sailor Moon who always showed up
Never watched it.
with
Oh,
the
the Phantom
motherfucking
Mask,
rose.
dude. The
Yeah.
Phantom Mask. What was his
Dude,
name? Was his name Phantom Mask? Something like that.
His name is Super Sim. Because this guy, I remember this guy got dogged one episode, bro. This guy, I think he died. his you see his rose wilting in the sea, and the girls are just looking at him dying. And it's like, bro, are you not gonna help this guy out? He just came to save your life. You're just watching this guy get washed.
Bro, they're strong, independent women. They don't need no man to do nothing.
If we are talking about the absolute all-time simp, I think it's got to be Sanji from One Piece.
I don't know.
I've never
bro.
watched One Piece in
I
my
don't
entire life, so I can't
know,
add on to
bro.
that.
But Sanji was a player, though. That's the thing. He could pick up chicks too, which is the
Yeah,
thing.
man, and I don't know, bro, because if he was a simp,
Bro, the biggest simp is Naruto.
Naruto wasn't a simp. Naruto was the most
Simped for
oblivious piece of.
Sasuke and Sakura.
Ah,
Twice.
nah, he was pretty. Yeah, he was a pretty heavy simp.
Simping.
yeah.
He was a pretty heavy simp, bro. But at least he came to his senses by the end, and that's what's important.
Yeah.
Sakura was a simp till death. Like literally, she followed this dude whole anime, got married. The guy still left, and she still doesn't
Understand. She doesn't get it, bro.
I'm a simp. I'm a super intense Minecraft player.
That's okay. You know, Minecraft, you know, builds up your architectural
creative
know-how.
minds.
Creative minds,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because you
Gets
got
you
to
out of the
build this
pigeonhole.
stuff.
Yeah, you're a builder, man.
So here's another one. Quick
Yeah.
one before we finish off the podcast. Top 5 video games ever played.
Yo,
That's
a
gonna be really
heavy
tough.
loaded question.
Crash
bro.
Bandicoot, Time Warped.
Can we agree? Can we agree on
That
like the
was
top
best
3?
one. Crash Bandicoot.
We're
Time
not gonna
Warped.
be able to agree on the top.
Okay,
I
fair enough.
guarantee you.
Because
I
my
guarantee
number
you.
1 is FIFA. it's the FIFA franchise, Civilization, Sid Meier's Civilization, and then Need for Speed Underground. No, Need for Speed Most Wanted. 1, 2, 3.
When I tell you I'd rather drink a literal tub of acid than have to sit down and play FIFA consistently, I mean it, bro. I can't do that anymore. I think I've lost it. I can't
That
do it
was
anymore.
that was heavy. I can take my top. I say my favorite series. I'm not gonna say the best games ever made. Favorite series are the Jack and Daxter series, and
Crash Bandicoot was better, but so okay. I guess we
Listen,
strokes for different folks.
listen. Naughty Dog took what they learned from Crash Bandicoot and said, "We're gonna make this 10 times better. Better story, better characters, better character development, better spin moves." You see how Jack spins? He spins way better than Crash Bandicoot does, bro.
Crash Bandicoot is literally indestructible when he spins. I don't know what you're talking about. There's nothing to improve with that. And then you got the Aku mask, and you're now immortal.
So then why don't you buy a PS4 and buy the new one then? Because you don't care.
Because I'm poor.
No, it's because you don't care.
No.
It's because obviously he's not that he's not that good.
No,
then.
no. It's not that he doesn't care. It's that the PS5 is just impossible to find.
It's coming out for PS4.
Oh,
I'm not buying a PS4 just to be behind again. I can't do that, bro. I'm waiting for the PS5 to drop in sales or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Bro,
buddy.
it's not gonna drop in sales. It can't even sell at regular price.
It can't even.
Okay,
It's not even. Yeah, it's not even able. You're not able to find it at regular price. Let
I'm
alone.
going to wait
you
5
work?
years.
And you live at home. What are you paying for?
I have insurance money and gas and upkeep of the car and also some groceries.
Oh, I can't believe I missed that, guys!
What?
I bought a car.
Oh, hey!
Yeah, my brother and I bought a car. So for those of you who don't know, I currently I'm driving a very, very old Mercedes, and this Mercedes, when I tell you it's on its last legs, I'm talking you have 350,000 plus kilometers on it. It needs work. So we're finally trading it in, and we're getting a new car.
What'd you get?
We're getting a 2020 Mazda 3.
Jeez, the
Yes.
hatchback or sedan?
Hatchback. Yes. Thank you. So you just reminded me. I was gonna start the podcast with it and be like, guys, be happy for me. But yeah.
Well done.
So,
Anyways,
thank
number
goodness.
2 is the Tales of series, and other games are good.
No. Number 2 is literally number 2, 3, and 4, and 5 is all the Uncharted games.
Bro,
Yo, you guys
I
are
you haven't
talking.
played Uncharted 4.
You guys are talking like
Okay,
Mario,
but it's
Super
still
Mario
good.
Bros. Doesn't exist.
Trash.
What?
Mario
fun.
and Sonic at the Olympic Games was better than
Oh,
Super Mario
I agree.
Bros.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games should be number 1. All right. Mario
Actually,
and
Mario Strikers, greatest game of all.
that's a good game. That's a
Super
good game.
Strikers on the GameCube or on the Wii?
Both.
Okay.
Super Smash Bros.
That's
Brawl
true.
should be up there as well.
I still have that game. I don't
still
even have
have
a
it too.
Wii anymore.
Me
I don't know
neither.
what I don't know what to do with it.
Actually, I do have a Wii. There's just a disc stuck in it, and it can never come out
Yo,
What disc
crack
is
it
it,
open,
do you know?
because
bro.
I don't have the like the screwdriver that it has. I don't have the head, so I can never open it unless I
Dang.
smash it into bits.
So what game's inside?
Twilight Princess, Legend of Zelda. My favorite Legend of Zelda game.
My brother just played Breath of the Wild and has been urging me to play it, and I haven't got around to it.
You're not going to, bro.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to be into it. Anyways, we should probably wrap this episode up.
Okay, bye.
So, thank you for listening to our top 5 list. As predicted, it went all over the place, but you're welcome for that because I know you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed talking about it. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, tell all your friends about us. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Don't Think Too Hard Podcast, at DT2H Podcast, respectively. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, tell all your friends about us. We wish you an amazing, amazing, amazing day. We'll see you back here, same time, same place, next week for episode 43 of the Don't Think Too Hard Podcast. This is Maciej, Andre, and Johnny, wishing you an amazing, amazing day. Bye-bye.